After we completed the study and we were looking at the results, one of the main goals the main hypotheses that we were testing, we found pretty strong support for. So there are participants that saw the free speech frame version of the story had much higher levels of tolerance, significantly higher levels of tolerance, were more willing to say, yeah, the KKK should be able to hold rallies than the individuals that saw the public order version of the frame. So that impact of the various versions of the stories on public opinion, precisely what we expected to find. We did some further analyses to try to determine why it is that the frames had the effect on tolerance. And one thing we did was ask individuals how important certain considerations, certain pieces of information were as they were thinking about whether to allow the KKK to hold rallies or not. And among these considerations were public order concerns and free speech concerns. We expected that those that saw the free speech story could think free speech considerations were more important in determining levels of tolerance and therefore would be more tolerant of the KKK, and the same mechanism for a public order. What we found, surprisingly, was that that mechanism only worked for public order concerns. So regardless of whether people saw the free speech version or the public order version of the story, they're equally likely to say that free speech is important. When you're thinking about should the KKK rally, yeah, free speech is an important consideration. But it was only those that saw the public order version of the story that thought public order was significantly important. And it was really through that mechanism that we saw the results impacting tolerance. In retrospect, we maybe shouldn't have been surprised because free speech is an important value in this society. And so that the notion that free speech is important perhaps is always relatively high, and that's not going to vary by what news story that you happen to see. But there was some variation on the public order importance.